Yes, we are live. This is Motu Joe, and we're gonna have some fun today. We have three different deluxe Mondo figures that we're gonna take a look at and inspect. I got a few male pieces. I got a couple of the Legion pieces. We're gonna take some time here at the end and recognize a very dear friend of mine who recently passed away, and it's gonna be a good time. So I got my can of Mountain Dew ready. I hope you guys are ready because it's go time. Mountain Dew. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, that's good stuff. No, I know. I'll have people saying it's not good for you, but I really like it. It's tasteful. I enjoy it. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? So today we're going to take a look at some of the Mondo figures, in particular the deluxe figures. This has already been well discussed and talked about in different groups and channels and forums and all sorts of stuff, but there was a product flaw and the wastes kind of separated. So I actually have one for myself, but I picked up one at Muskegon for Ronnie over in Sweden. And I just said, hey, you know what? Why don't I take a look at it before we ship it off to you? Because it's just more delays. And if it's here, cool. So I got a couple. I actually have three, as I alluded to in the post, because a buddy of mine, Travis, that was selling the one that I got for Ronnie, had another one. And because of my OCD collecting, I really don't open the Mondos. I haven't opened any of the Mondos fully. We're going to inspect the one, but I really wanted to have my Battle Armor He-Man. I had to. So, all right, let's take a look. This one here is one that I picked up from Travis. This is for Ronnie. Which, by the way, if any of these are messed up and say there's only like one good one, that's fine. No worries. I lost train of thought. We'll wind up taking the good one and I'll ship it off to you now, so you're not waiting any, forever. Gosh knows how long, however long. So, Deluxe He-Man, never been opened, just taking it out of the box. What's up, Daniel? How are you, man? So here we go. You got the normal window opening, but we're not going to really bother with that too much. I'm going to be careful here. I'm trying to open this. They're always a pain to open. But we're going to take a look and make sure that the parts and pieces, really, we're not even going to take a look at all the parts and pieces. All we're going to do is we're going to inspect to make sure that the torso is not defunct or messed up. That's really all the goal of this opening is. So here he is. We're going to take off this top layer. Tabs in it, tough to pop open. There it goes. There it goes. All right. First one open. We take off a couple pieces of plastic. All right. You can see here, we've got plastic all on. Now, allegedly, if there's a problem with the torso, it can even come apart while in the box. So I'm intentionally picking up from the waist to see he didn't fall apart, so that's good. Let's take a little look. Make sure I'm not doing it. Nope, that's okay. The peg is supposed to come off. That's okay. Where is it? Nope. I think this might be one of the defunct ones, because it doesn't want to, the tab's not wanting to go in. I thought it was a sonic weld thing, or maybe this just isn't. That's not good, right, guys? That's a no bueno. Oh, bummer. Well, this is why we do it A, live, and B, we can send a note to Mondo, and they've been really good about fixing the defects. And so far, one of three It's no bueno. Not good. But we won't continue further with this one. I'm just going to set this on the top and we'll move it back. So, first one didn't look good. Didn't pass inspection. Next one. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Never know. Not all of them were bad. And believe me, doing what I do with Mock Masters, I get it. You're going to have bad product every once in a while. And I feel for Mondo in trying to damage control and fix this problem. So let's take a look, see. Okay. I know it's not the most entertaining, trying to rip open a plastic bag here, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out before. Not that you could see anything when I did that. We're going to find out what's going on. If we got some good ones, or we got to reach out to Mondo. We'll see. Okay. Number 2. Okay. Remember the first one. That was a tricky there. Get the corner. Get the corner. That pops off. All right. Another piece for over his head. Number 2. Pick up. Open up here where the fabric. Pick up here at the waist. Oh, all right. I really don't want to bend that waist around too much. It feels very, very tight. But Ronnie, we got a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so we're going to send this bad boy off to Ronnie in Sweden. Now that this is done, sorry for procrastinating. I will make sure to get this taken care of and shipped out to you yet this week, Ronnie. And this guy I'm going to put back in the box so I know this was the good one in case the other one winds up being bad, and we don't want any confusion out there. So Ronnie, put the top back on, Joe. You gotta put the top back on. Lock it in. Lock it in. Okay, so number 2 of 3 are checking out. So that's good. So the second Mondo checks out, and Ronnie, you are set, my friend. This is the one I will put back in the bag and the box, the shipper box, and we'll get that with your other 3. He's got four Mondo figures I've picked up for Ronnie in the last little bit here. So we'll get that taken care of for him. And this last one, well, the first one that I opened, that one will be one of mine. But this one was one that I got in the mail, and I never opened it either, just because I don't open things most of the time. Still got all the stuff just like it was. So let's take a look, see. Fingers crossed. I really hope this one's okay. If I only have 1 out of 3, then that's, I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay, right? Could have been awful. I don't care. I know it's not appropriate at certain places and times, but farts are funny. They're funny. That sounded like a fart. Uh-oh. No, I can already tell. In the box, look at his waist. You can see the gap. You see that line right below? Look at, you can see the separated already. Damn it. That sucks. That sucks, guys. I don't even have to go any further. I can tell it's separated. Look at this. I'm not even, like, I don't even have to lift it up hard to see. The torso is completely, it's unattached. Okay, I will attempt to pop it in. Maybe it just is going to pop right in. Maybe it won't. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe I got to warm it up. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. That's not good. 2 for 3. 2 out of the 3 were no bueno. Well, again, I'm not overly concerned. Mondo has been pretty good about fixing and trying to correct the mistake. So, but the really good news, the positive here is, Ronnie, you're golden, bud. We'll get those things taken care of and sent out to you yet this week. So, yay! All right. I mentioned Mythic Legions at the beginning, but I didn't put it in the description. I did not. But before we open next, let me get to some of the comments here because I have not answered any. Chris, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Tom, I'm so sorry I didn't say hi earlier. Thanks, man. Daniel, thanks for tuning in. 1 out of 3, not too bad. Yeah, Chris, that's not good. Oh, you received replacements a few weeks ago. That's fantastic. See, that's what I mean. I think Mondo's been pretty good about what's been going on with him. So, what's up, Greg? Hey, man, again, my condolences to you and your family. I know it's not fun. It's a challenge. Yeah, send them pictures, Chris. I totally will. Mondo gave me a whole new body. Yep, that's what we've been seeing. I've even seen people overseas that are getting the replacement torsos. That's fine. I'm not asking for the whole figure. God knows. The cost of trying to do all that. But yeah, give me a replacement body. Cool. I'll be golden. Oh, another comment here. Curtis Ackerman has a video of how to fix the broken body with an O-ring. Oh, very cool. Curtis is very creative and very talented individual. I'm so glad I finally got to meet him through the Mythic Legion groups and stuff like that. So. Oh, that's good stuff. Mountain Dew. Okay. I meant Mythic Legions. So, despite being at PowerCon and these being PowerCon exclusives, meaning that the first release was there, these only came out to the public like a month or so ago, 2 months ago. This is part of the All-Star Wave, and this is their tribute figure, an homage figure to Stratos. And it's pretty wicked. It's hard to see in the back there, but you can see there's a set of wings. He has a full set of wings. He's got the additional head. He also has, the warrior. I mean, I really like this figure. And I wasn't a huge Stratos follower. I love Stratos, but this figure is really cool. The 4 Horsemen Mythic Legions did an excellent job in the creation of this homage figure. And there are more homage figures this year at PowerCon, and I'm not waiting. I'm going to get somebody in line, which, by the way, that's pretty cool that they do it like this. They keep it like a real exclusive. The 4 Horsemen table will have these exclusives. And again, same thing. They'll be in another All-Star Wave, but they're from the Cosmic Legions line. And you get a Many Faces and you get a Whiplash. Ooh, those are the homages, but really cool stuff. And the next one, and they're so polar opposites in regards to the plastic, right? This web store, really cool. He's got extra arms, and it's a really wicked, simple skeleton with a different head and some appendages put on it, but very light, super heavy. And it's just, I think it's funny. Also notice the colors, the orange and the blues. It's a really cool homage figure. And those 2 figures, they will get opened up and they will go right there. Right in that section, you've got Bryophytus, Hordak, and Shira in the background. And of course, the gem of them all, the most expensive, so to speak, is face planted right there at the bottom. And you can't hardly see, but that blue dot, that's Unkin. He decided to face plant. Oh well. All right. So what else do we got? What else we got? We got mail. All right, mail haul. One of these items, believe it or not, is not Masters of the Universe. I know, kind of crazy. But I'm going to show you because it was a very poor pack job, and I got lucky, and so did the seller, because sellers that do this, it's you're rolling the dice, man. And anybody that sent it back to you would have won. I got the pretty elusive at times, the Beavis and Butthead radioactive glow-in-the-dark Beavis figure. And when I got it, it was sent in this bubble envelope, which is paper thin with one layer of bubble wrap around it. And I cannot believe that it came in this good a condition. It had one, I can't even see it anymore. Like the corner of the card, or the corner of the blister just kind of crinkled in just a little bit and it popped right back out. I don't do many things outside of Motu, but I have a sweet spot for Beavis. Okay, what else is in this box? What else did we get? This looks like an Entertainment Earth box. Oh, okay. I don't think I had that one. That's why I think I ordered it. Yeah, this is the same. Okay, so this is the giant 8-inch He-Man, but this is the second version. He's got the gold print on it, the gold paint job. But this is the one that came with the giant Merman, which, okay, so you can get the giant Merman. You can still order that one, but the CGI version of Merman, the small carded version of it, I saw one for $60 at their toy show at Kane County. I'm like, my gosh, that's expensive. I mean, it's a $15 figure, $12 figure, and it's $60 because it's just, you couldn't find it. It's not in stores or rarely in stores. So if you can get the jumbo, cool. Again, the jumbo Moss Man, Merman, what I'm talking about. But there's a little guy out there too, and he's hard to get. He's expensive. So mail there, and I got one more piece of mail. One more really cool piece of mail. But before we do that, let me check messages here and see what's going on. Hey, Rebecca, what's going on? Yay! Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. We got one more box, and then hopefully I'll be able to get through remembering and saying thank you for a very dear friend and, who passed recently. So, Bionic Orko. Very good guy. Incredibly cool guy. Had a lot of adversity. Never, I rarely ever swear, but never bitched. I mean, he is and will be an inspiration for me for the rest of my life. I mean, I have bad days. Everyone has a bad day, but boy, Oliver, I miss you, man. Okay, but I know he loved these videos. That's how we met. And the community as a whole has been really supportive of him. And, he was just a really nice guy with a lot of love, a lot of heart. And the community is part of why I like this. And I would have never met him. And while not to digress from Oliver, the stuff that I'm opening right now is because of the community, is because of people meeting Moses and stuff and hooking me up with these figures are from Mexico. We're not going to get these here in the US. At least as of right now, we're not scheduled to get these figures. And you know what? Holy crap. It's actually got, I thought these were going to be like the Marvel figures that we see at the store. There's actually a rotation in the elbow, not just this thing that's going on. Oh! So there's a He-Man. Ooh, what else do I got here? Man-at-Arms. That's pretty cool. You can see down there he's got the shin guard too. These are really freaking cool. I'm liking these as far as cheap figures go. Now, these weren't necessarily cheap for us here in the States because we had to get them up from Mexico and whatever that was. But, yeah. Merman Aquatico. Look at that. Look at that. I didn't even notice. Did the other one have a different one? Yes. Mentor. And then I think He-Man is just He-Man, right? Yeah. So, you know what that means. Scareglow's net. Oh, Scareglow, my gosh. Check it out. They're rubberized too. Well, that's a little bit of a goofy Skeletor face there, but it's like this. It's not a hard plastic. It is a hard plastic, but it's got that softish feel to it. Oh, look at that. Esqueleto. I like them. These are really freaking cool. I really freaking like these things. So, all right. Well, there was a lot that I went through already this evening, but I had some mail stuff that came in, a couple little piece from Entertainment Earth, had community hookup here. Moses hooked this up. Got all 4 of the figures from Mexico. And we had the Mythic Legion figures that were exclusive to PowerCon last year at the Four Horsemen table, but were part of the All-Star exclusive lines. And that's what you got here. I had 3, they're all over there, but there were 3 Mondo figures that we checked out and wanted to inspect to make sure that the waists were good or bad. Unfortunately, 2 of the 3 were bad. One of them was just actually completely separated in the box, which we had heard rumors that that's how some of them were. And but one good one. And the one good one is going to a buddy and Bronny over in Sweden. And with that, I do wanted to say that Bionic Orko Oliver was a great guy. I miss him. I'm already starting to tear up, so I'm going to hurry up and get this before I start to lose it. All right, good. I snapped out of it. Good. He deserves every bit of the emotional spectrum that I went through this last week. You never know who, what, where a person, an interaction, or something is going to affect you or change you. It could be a second, it could be decades. You know, in the post I made last week, he passed away on the 24th, and the 24th is now considered amongst the community and the friends that of Bionic Orko as Orko Day. So every April 24th, I've already got it set on my calendar. That's how much of an impact he had on many people. So April 24th, Bionic Orko Day, or Orko Day is what we're typically calling it. So today was also the day that they had his ceremony in France. So it wasn't necessarily a funeral, but it was more of a celebration. It was held at a church in his hometown, and it was very beautiful, picturesque church. But unfortunately, it was France. It was kind of prohibitive for me to make it out there. So I sent my condolences and my heart and everything to the family and loved ones that were there. And with that, good journey, Orko. We will see you the next time. Oh, almost made it. Almost got it. The tears are starting to come, but I think I got it nipped. Take it easy, everybody. Love you.